Hello, I'm Simon from CareCo, and here we have the Eterniti Rise and Recliner chair. For the latest details on the colourways and sizes, please do check our website or give our customer services a call, or why not go into one of our showrooms located up and down the country. The Eterniti is a 5-motor rise and recliner chair. Not only does it have the functions of a rise and recline, and to raise your footrest and also adjust your backrest independently, it also has headrest adjustment, lumbar support, and another feature called zero gravity that I'll show you later on. As well as those functions, the Eterniti also offers a heat and massage function, and again I'll show you that in a moment. The handsets are located within the side pocket. There are 2 handsets, but first of all we'll start with the main handset, which offers the adjustment of the chair. There are many buttons, as you can see, but we've also got a clear display with icons which explain what each button does. And at any time we have this button at the bottom which is labelled as home. So whatever position your chair is in, by pressing the home button it will return to a seated position, as you can see here. So first of all, we can start by the rise function. So with the top left button, we can press and hold that button, and the chair starts to raise so you can exit the chair and go and make yourself a cup of tea. At any moment when you wish to leave the chair, simply let go of the button and exit. However, you may want the chair to raise you even more, and as you can see, it goes up to this height that you'll see in a moment. So with the chair fully raised, you can now exit and, as mentioned, go for a walk, make yourself a cup of tea, or answer the door. By leaving the chair in this position, when you come back to it, you can steady yourself by holding onto the arms, take the handset, and then with the opposite button on the right hand side, you can lower the chair. As mentioned earlier, you could, if you wished, press the home button, and again that will take the chair down to the seated position. To now enable you to relax more, you may wish to raise your legs. You do this by pressing the top right hand button again, and as you can see, the leg rest starts to raise. At any time when you release that button, the leg rest will stop moving, and to carry on, simply press the button again. At this point, you may now want to adjust the backrest, and we can do this by pressing the right hand button on the second button down. Again, these are all clearly identified for what the buttons do. But I can now press the backrest, and that now reclines as so. Once again, I can adjust that independently, and also if I wished, I could adjust the footrest as so. From here we can now go on to the other 2 motors, that is the headrest adjustment and the lumbar support. So for the headrest, we can simply press the button, and you can see the headrest will move out, or by pressing the opposite button, it moves back in. With the lumbar support, this is really important as we adjust the chair because it ensures that we keep the posture and the support in our backs. So as you can see, by pressing the bottom button, the lumbar support comes out and then offers that vital support in your back. Again, if that's too much, you can move it back in, and ultimately you can adjust the chair to your preference to take away those aches and pains. I mentioned at the beginning that the Eterniti is a 5-motor chair. The 5th motor gives an option of what's called zero gravity. This is where your legs are raised higher than your hips, and it gives you the feeling of being in zero gravity. This is an extra aid to help relieve pains and aches, and I'll show you that function now. As you can see, this operates both the leg rest and the backrest. and it's now carrying on lifting the chair up, and as you can see, can take it to this angle. If that's too high for you, you can bring that back simply by pressing the opposite button. But once again, adjust the chair to suit your needs. Again, from this position, if you wanted to sit up, simply press the home button and it will take the chair back to its seated position. When we're sat in the chair, we may also want to charge some of our many devices that we have around the home. And thankfully, the Eterniti has a USB charging point at the top, so we can charge up our phone if we wish to. It also has a clip on the side so that we can place this handset onto the pocket, as you can see here, or you can place it inside the pocket. So within the side pocket, we have the heat and massage controls. These are independently controlled from the other handset and has its own on-off button. As soon as you turn on the heat and massage, the massage starts straight away. And there's 4 areas that the massage covers. That's the back, the lumbar, the thigh area, and your leg area. By pressing the buttons individually for the leg, thigh, lumbar, and back, you can either turn on or off each area. There are also 3 different types of vibration. There's 3 levels of intensity, low, medium and high, and there's also a timer function for 15, 30 minutes and 1 hour duration. There is also a heat function labelled clearly here, and again you can turn that on and set that for the 15, 30 minutes or hour duration. For further details, please do check our website. These are just some of the features that we love about the Eterniti Rise and Recliner chair, and we hope that you do too.